Josie, you're on live with Jaron Campanella. He's one of the most world-renowned flat earthers, and he's about to teach you, Josie, the shape of the earth. Are you ready to learn on Halloween the shape of the earth?
Yeah, I'll be taking notes.
Okay, please get your notebook out. Okay, so Jaron, please, you have 5 minutes to flat smack Josie so she can know.
Okay.
Oh, geez, I don't know if I was ready for this. Well, Josie, do you feel like you're spinning right now? Do you feel like you're flying through the universe?
She froze.
You know what? I think I feel it.
You do
I had
feel
to
it?
sit still for a minute to try and feel it.
Yeah, it's 1.2 million miles per hour. So you know how fast like 30 miles per hour feels, or like 60 miles per hour feels? 100 miles per hour, maybe gone that fast?
That's like school zone speed?
Yeah. So 1.2 million is just like a couple times more than that. It's not that bad. But you don't feel anything. And if you look at like a lake or something, it's just perfectly still. So,
yes. And Josie, she's her and I are in a Bible study together, and she loves the firmament. Josie, right? What do you know about the firmament?
The fuck is? I mean, yeah, I know all about the firmament.
Well, that's what holds the space together is the firmament. I mean, come on, everybody knows about the firmament. We always are talking about the firmament.
I just wanted to make sure you guys knew.
Yeah,
explain it to me.
We did, Jaron. Can you explain what the firmament is to her?
Yeah, well, it's the limit of where we can go. You know, the sky's the limit. You've heard that before? That's true. There's no space. Space isn't as we were told. You know, these planets. Have you ever seen a planet before? Like Jupiter, Saturn?
Not with my own eyes.
No, right. Well, nobody has really, right? It's just digital images that NASA gives us that we have to believe in because there's nobody following it up. And you can't even use photographs in like court unless you have the whole chain of custody the whole way. We don't have that. We just have a machine that they say is in the sky that's sending pictures down to NASA, and then they're releasing them to us. The other thing is you don't want to be considered a heliosexual, ever.
Ooh, is that bad?
What the fuck you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that again, Jaron?
It's somebody who believes greatly in the we're orbiting the sun, so the heliosexuals is what they're called.
Jaron, tell her about who Wernher von Braun is.
Do you know anything about Wernher von Braun?
No.
So he was a Nazi SS. I don't know what was he, a general, a major? I don't know.
I think he was a scientist, right? Wasn't he the biggest rocket scientist? And then he built a bunch of rockets that killed a bunch of Polish people in Poland, I believe.
And then also he was, at Peenemünde, where they were hanging like a couple of these prisoners a day, and he was there to see that. And so he was a war criminal, but they brought him over in Project Paperclip and let him become the head of NASA, which seems like a good idea for Nazi war criminals.
Did you know that, Josie, that our space program was created by literal Nazis?
That's fucked up.
I know.
Why would they name it Paperclip? Project Paperclip. That sounds so stupid.
They hid a paperclip or something in their file, which meant and they hid it from the Americans. I mean, now we know about it, but it wasn't out in the public originally. They had to I don't know if it was Freedom of Information Act or what it was that exposed it. So yeah, you've got these Nazis who are running NASA. And Josie, do you believe in the moon landing?
I've never looked into it. I just assumed it was probably real.
Does it sound real? I mean, men going to the moon 60 years ago and we just haven't gone back. Like it makes.
Now that I think about it, that sounds a little suspicious.
Yeah, and Josie,
well,
the best thing about the moon is they were able to make a phone call with basically no delay from the moon.
What?
Yeah, when I drive to Waco, Texas, my service drops out, and that's only 100 miles from Dallas. So I'm wondering, why don't we use that same technology, Jaron, today on cell phones if we had it in 1969?
Well, we lost that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back. So, no, that's what one of the astronauts said, that we lost the technology for the rocket to the moon.
Gosh dang it! All right, well, Josie, this has been a crazy. I know you didn't plan to go to school today, but every episode of Primetime with Alex Stein, we're going to start to get a little more serious on this show because it needs to be more of an educational show. This is a children's show. The show is skewed towards children, so we're trying to teach young kids about the truth and the real world that we're living in.